your hands. Okay, what are today? This is our second episode of Project Sister Sister, and today we're talking about all the pretty stuff. We're looking at my home renovation. We talked about finding the perfect layout, and now today we are going to discuss the finishes and perfecting the design. All the pretty things. So what is it you're going for aesthetically? We want it to feel fun. We like color. We want it to feel different. Vibrant. Yeah, we're
Glitzy.
not. Yeah, I mean, glamorous, sexy. You like things that are, I always think, colorful and impactful.
We do like color.
Bold. You like bold things. You're always drawn to a bold pattern.
I do like a bold pattern, yeah.
You do. And a really poofy sleeve. It's true. So the first thing I always start with when I'm working on a house is the hardwood floor. It's like your basis for everything that's gonna come into the space. Our previous floors were, I'll wait till you come back. She's back. Our previous floors were quite reddy orange, and it really bothered me on a cellular level. You want your floor tone to be neutral because you want to give yourself options. The goal is to not redo the floors ever. So you want to make sure that if you want the room to be blue now, that in 5 years, if you want to go with a warmer color scheme, the tone in your floor is neutral, so it's not going to impact that. Not too light, not too dark, neutral in tone, wide pipe. Yeah. I think the next big thing we talked about was the kitchen. I feel like the kitchen sets the tone for the house. Yes, and my husband and I talked about this a lot. We were looking on Pinterest a lot, and we had one project that we'd done, Project Long Branch. Check that out. That was a dark kitchen. And that was a picture that I had showed my husband. We thought we wanted dark. We're just not white cabinet people. We knew we wanted to incorporate some wood, but in the end, we just kept being drawn to this the dark kitchen. The kitchen is, it's not that it's narrow, but it's not a huge, wide open space. There is kind of a length to it. And then we thought, well, is this gonna feel closed in if it's dark? But then Olivia always says that, well, I think that dark things get a bad reputation. Sometimes people have the idea that if something is dark, it's gonna feel smaller. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it really depends on the situation. But I also think sometimes if you're trying to draw the eye back, a dark wall can really achieve that. We wanted to go dark, but we thought we wanted something a little more interesting than black. So in the end, we settled on this amazing color called Studio Green by Farrow & Ball. Please hold. Will she ever come back? There she is. A true Vanna White. Yeah, and then I have to say, I debated a bit, and then as soon as it was installed, I'm like, I have zero regrets. I love this kitchen.
Ooh, it looks so good.
It looks spectacular.
I've thought that since the beginning.
I feel like,
and I'm not known for my decision making. It's not my strength.
That's why I'm here. And then we wanted to add in some hits of brass, which really set off the grain. And then we also decided to do a wood island.
Yes.
To break it up. And then countertop-wise, your husband really wanted marble and bold stone. So the challenge here is he cannot handle the maintenance of stone. It's not for everybody, specifically not for him.
It's true.
He leaves the lemon face down on the counter.
He has a reputation for lemons on the counter.
We found this slab, it's Decton, and it is amazing.
Shout out Cosentino.
Shout out to Cosentino. It is super durable. It looks like stone. The pattern is amazing. Wait till you see it installed. So the warm tones we really loved with the green and also with the floor. I'm over gray. I don't want to see gray anymore. I feel like everyone got grayed out in the past couple years, and I feel like the warm tones are much easier to live with and feel a lot more cozy and relaxing.
Oh, I think we should talk about what was originally the powder room wallpaper.
I agree.
So, this was the original dining room wallpaper.
Originally, for the dining room, we were looking at this. It's beautiful. It's an amazing wood veneer wallpaper from Philip Jeffries, spectacular.
An aqua color.
And so dramatic. And we really loved it. But then at the same time, we proposed this amazing House of Hackney for the powder room. But what happened was, as soon as we saw this, Jenna and Maddie were like, we love this. Could this be in the dining room? And we said, yeah. This could definitely be in the dining room.
Yes, it's a dining room, but there's already some wainscoting on the bottom, so that adds a formal element. But the idea was that I do want to eat there as a family. I don't want it to be this dining room that no one touches. And I just felt this was kind of whimsical, how it looks like it's drawn on with pastel crayons, and it's fun and colorful, and just gave it a fun feeling.
It's a special paper.
It is a special paper.
In the powder room, we wanted to do something that was going to be durable. We didn't want to have to do tile on the walls, but Jenna has small children who are going to pee on the walls, let's be honest. So we wanted to make sure there was going to be something that was wipeable.
They're not allowed to use this bathroom.
There is no bathroom!
So in this case, what we often do is like a vinyl wallpaper. So this is an amazing vinyl from Philip Jeffries. It looks like fabric. And this way it's wipeable. We don't have to have tile on the walls. And then we get this like rich texture of color. And then because we didn't want to have white trim in there, we did all the baseboards and the casing in the door in this deep teal to match. And it looks pretty spectacular. And then all the fixtures in there are gonna be brass. And then this is where we bought our other favorite thing, which is
Straight from Etsy.
Straight from Etsy, straight from Morocco, I
Yes.
believe. It is a Calcutta Viola sink, and it is spectacular. And it's like a solid chunk of stone that was made into a sink. So that sitting against this amazing teal wallpaper is gonna look spectacular. And the room kind of has these special moments, even though it is so teeny tiny.
Yeah, it's teeny, but we were like, let's just make it a fun, cool part.
The only other different flooring that we did on the main floor was a herringbone tile through the foyer and the powder room. This is the tile that we did in the foyer, and we love so much better is that it's like multi-tone. Each piece has a slightly different color, so all installed it has this organic feel. So with this floor, our millwork in the foyer, we did in the wood. And I feel like wherever you have a lot of hard surfaces, it's nice to bring in some organic materials like wood because it feels more natural and soft.
And also the wood island, we incorporated that same wood in the living room where the banquette is, and the banquette millwork reads as part of the living room, but it's actually kitchen pantry. That helps the two spaces feel really connected because you have the wood from the island and also the wood millwork in the living room.
We did these giant windows, and then we also have a fireplace wall. So we did our fireplace with this amazing limestone surround, just really a nice warm texture and looks really clean and pretty.
fresh.
And then for the banquette, wait, a banquette? Surprise, surprise.
Oh my gosh.
We did a luxury vinyl. This one really looks like leather. The color is beautiful. It's like a chestnutty brown and really picks up on the tones on the floor. And this is gonna be for the whole banquette wall. Yeah, look at our palette. It's really like a vibrant and fun and interesting house. You were nervous that it would feel dark.
And like, will we get sick of it?
Yeah, but I don't know, I just don't believe in that argument. If the idea is that you're gonna get sick of it, you're always trying to pick the most bland thing possible. And who wants to live in a bland house? Certainly not you. It doesn't feel like anybody else's house, it feels like your house.
At the end of the day, you're kind of just like, this house isn't for everyone, and that's totally okay because it's my house. I can admire a house and say, wow, this is beautiful, but it's all neutrals, but that's just not my thing. I just wouldn't personally want to live in that, you know?
You're not a neutral person.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Episode 2 of Sister Sister. Next up, we're gonna walk you through the construction phase and some problem solving and how we worked with different conditions on site. Thrilling. Hope you enjoyed this, gave you some good ideas for your own home.
Like, comment, subscribe, click the notifications if you want to receive notifications. when we
Yeah.
post more videos.
Send your friend this video. Say like, check this out. This is really cool.
We'll put the sources for some of these items in the text below if there's any of these items that you're looking for.